Hey everybody, welcome to Around the Twist, episode 288. It's March 15th, 2017, and I've got a couple jealous puppies down here. I am over, let me try to get this, there we go. I am over the pink eye plague. However, I am not quite up to wearing full makeup yet, so you get me sans makeup for a second week in a row. I'm so sorry that you have to look at this. I just cleaned out all of my eye makeup, threw out all of my old mascara and eyeliner just to make sure there was none of the pink eye plague contained in there. Got new. Man, that hurts to do as a girl, doesn't it? Stinks. Ugh. But necessary. So because of the pink eye, I did get pink eye. I did go to my doctor. Ended up being bad enough. I not only needed drops, not every 6 hours like the kids were getting, but every hour for the first day and every 3 hours for the rest of the week. I just finished up my drops last night. I'm still working my way through the antibiotics. Yes, I got antibiotics on top of it. My doctor thought it was that bad. My left eye actually swelled almost completely shut. If you're over on Instagram, you probably saw it. It was bad. So for pretty much the last week between that and work, I have done almost zero crafting. So yesterday we took a little trip. I didn't touch the blanket for a while. I couldn't see. I had no depth perception because this left eye was swelled so much. And then it was just gross, and I just felt icky and didn't want to touch anything. Sorry, there's a fuzzy floating right there I have to get. Sorry. What? Can I help you? You poor dog. They're so put upon. I have both of them staring at me down here and wanting pets. So for the last week, I crafted yesterday during nap time, and that's it. That's all that I've done. Oh, I know, it's terrible. Oh. That's how I felt all week, was how Phoebe sounds. So we had a Pokémon day in our house. We are a house of nerds, geeks, whatever you want to call us. Between hubby's gaming and my love of sci-fi and everything Doctor Who, Star Trek, Star Wars, what have you, is it any surprise that our kids love Pokemon? Not really. Hubby and I both still, I know it's not an in thing anymore or a big thing, but we still play Pokemon Go. I love it because it gets me out of the house and walking even on the days hubby's not there to motivate me. We take the kids over to the statue park over by one of the outdoor malls, and we walk because it helps us restock. There's about 30 Pokestops within this mile loop, and plus it's outdoors, it's in nature. There's ponds for the kids to look for tadpoles and frogs and fish and crawdads, and we've seen bunnies and hawks and raccoons, squirrels, I mean all kinds of stuff. So it gets us out of the house. So we had a Pokemon day. So sorry we're not following quite the normal show function, because I have this Pokemon day to tell you about, and that's going to be the whole show. So I'd taken the kids over to this outdoor mall, and we usually park up on the mall property and then cut through the shops. There's a place to get to this park that's behind it and to the walking trails. And as we're going there, we have to walk past Build-A-Bear. And the kids love to stop, the twins love to stop and look in the windows and see what Build-A-Bear is there, whether it's Paw Patrol or Frozen or My Little Pony, whatever it is. They've got all the available bears or animals up in the window. Well, Gabe's been seeing Pikachu there for a while. He loves his Pokemon. He loves Pikachu. He always says he wants to be a Pokemon trainer. He doesn't specify. Tara wants to be an Eevee trainer because it's a cute little fluffy dog type looking thing. So, we didn't see Pikachu. Instead, Gabe saw a Charmander. And he would not shut up about I need to go back and catch that Charmander. That's all he talked about. And I told him he would have to talk to Daddy. So hubby was sleeping because he had to go into work that night, and as soon as he got up, Daddy, we gotta go back to the shops. There's a Charmander. We gotta catch it. And I explained, and he said, well, Gabe, we can go back to the shops when you can pay for it, because obviously Build-A-Bear's, in my mind, it's kind of expensive for a stuffed animal. I mean, it's a fun experience for the kids, but we had already gotten them toys from there for their birthdays last fall. So it really kind of surprised me when hubby kind of gave in. And he said, well, Gabe, when you can pay for it, when you can have your own money, then we can go get Charmander. So he runs over to his little play cash register, pulls out a wad of fake paper money, comes right back and goes, here, Dad, here's my money. And we both just cracked up. We have such a smart little boy. And it's like, okay, well, I did say when he brought me his money. So we went there Tuesday morning as soon as they opened. And as soon as he got up, he was ecstatic. We gotta go get Charmander from the shops. Well, we had to wait till the shops open. So delay him about 3 hours from when he wakes up until the stores open. Went there, got him Charmander, and Tara had decided she wanted Pikachu. Well, there was no Pikachu. There was no Eevee. We asked the very nice lady working there, and then the lady all of a sudden looked over at her back delivery door and goes, actually, the truck just arrived, and I should have Pikachu on there. Are you guys okay to wait? And it's like, yeah, we'll wait. Because we couldn't very well get one twin something and not get the other twin something. So we waited. Tara got her Pikachu. And Gabe got his... Let me show you pictures here. And Gabe got his Charmander. So here's Tara with her Pikachu. I'm sorry, you're going to get a glare. And get a little closer here. There's Gabe when we went out for lunch with his Charmander peeking over the table. So they got their Pokemon. They were very excited. And evidently when you buy a Pokemon animal at Build-A-Bear, you also get a card, like a trading card, of that particular Pokemon. So they each got Pokemon cards, which they were really excited about. And then I had the amazing idea, since we needed to stop at Walmart anyway on our way home. I had seen some, a pattern when Pokemon Go came out. A woman over on Ravelry, she goes by Nicole's Nerdy Knots, had designed several Pokemon crochet amigurumi patterns, as well as a Pokeball amigurumi pattern. So I was like, hey, you know what? As long as we're going to Walmart, let's swing through. I'll get some cheap yarn for me to crochet the kids up some Pokeballs so they can practice. If they're going to be Pokemon trainers, they have to know how to throw a Pokeball. So I spent their entire nap time yesterday crocheting this. The pattern is Pokemon Pokeball by Nicole's Nerdy Knots. It is a free pattern over on Ravelry, which I think all of her patterns are free patterns. Let me click over here. So, oops, sorry. Just knocked something down on the desk. She's got 43 patterns. It's not just Pokemon. She's got Anna from Frozen. She has Baymax from Big Hero 6. Big Daddy from, it's a video game. Drawing a blank. She's got Brian from Family Guy, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Pikachu. She's got a Minion, and I don't think any of these, they're all free. So if you're into crochet, head over to her shop. If you go over to, I have made a project page for the Pokeballs. If you go over to her shop, you will be able to scroll through and see all of her stuff. And it's all free, so you can download it over to your Ravelry library, which is awesome. Go back. So, one of these took most of nap time yesterday, which nap time wasn't very long. But it's small. It's maybe like 2.5 inch circumference. And I am not the greatest at crocheting. I haven't done anything in the round besides like 3D looking-ish. So we stopped at Walmart. I picked up Red Heart. I have not worked with Red Heart in years. Years. And now I remember why. It's awful. Oh my goodness. I don't remember it being this bad to work with. And maybe it's because I'm crocheting with it instead of knitting with it. And this was the first time following the pattern, so I was like freaking out. My gauge was tight. This one little Pokeball killed my hands. I knit it, crocheted it up. Pattern calls for a gauge, doesn't really matter, honestly. This is the perfect size for my little toddler's hands. But I used a G hook, which is a 4.0 millimeter needle. Yeah. And the colors I used, they didn't have a regular size skein like these of the black, so I got the jumbo skein. Black, which is color 312. The red is cherry red, which is color 319. Daisy, quit scratching. And the white is white, color 311. Those three colors, I probably have enough to make about 50,000 of these because you barely use any. So you do the red, then you add the black, and somewhere along the way I added a couple stitches in, so I had to do a funky decrease in one place where the pattern doesn't call for it because I don't know how to count in crochet like this. But I made it work. And then you do the white, and then the button on the front is crocheted separately. So when you finish with the white, you stuff it. Well, that's when I stuffed it, was when I finished it. And I feel like it could use just a little more stuffing because it keeps smushing out of shape. And getting all flat and discombobulated here, and then I smush it back into shape, and the kids grab it and smush it out of shape again. But anyway, it's like stress ball size. So, but the button on the front is crocheted separately. You add the black around, and then you sew it on. That was the quickest part, honestly, was the button and sewing it on. The rest of it took me forever because I didn't know how to increase in crochet. I know how to do that now. I didn't know how to decrease in crochet. I know how to do that now. Thank you, YouTube. Found some fabulous videos on there. The other thing I like, now I printed her pattern off to be able to follow, but I love this because if you say put it on PDF Expert on your iPad, she includes not only contact information and links to her, but down in, is it in the, yeah, in the abbreviations here. You see the blue, the increase, the decrease, the back loop only, and the magic ring. Those are all links, like hot links. So you can click on them and it will take you over to YouTube to a video that will show you how to do that skill. And I love when that's included in a pattern. She didn't have to do that. It's free patterns and this is awesome. So Nicole from Nicole's Nerdy Knots, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm loving this. I need to, my only problem is I was only able to finish one, so the twins have been fighting over this. So as soon as I'm done recording, I'm going to start making another one, even though it killed my hands. Hopefully the second one will be better, but I plan on making quite a few of these. So you'll see more in the future. So that's the only thing that I did between work and sickness and everything. Hubby managed to escape the pink eye plague. Lucky him. Gabe didn't. Gabe got it too. Tara got it, then I got it, then Gabe got it. It progressed. Hubby and the dogs avoided it, so we'll call it a win. I'm going to call that it for this week's show since I don't want to drag this out any longer. It's already longer than I thought it would be. So until next week, one more thing. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who has purchased my progression shawl pattern using the coupon code that I gave to you. If you still want to help us defray costs from Daisy's dental bill, you can purchase my progression shawl. I believe the coupon code is good through midnight Mountain Time on March 17th, I believe. So you've got another day and a half. It takes $1 off the purchase price, so you get for $3 instead of $4. And all the money from that is going toward this unexpectedly high dental bill that we ended up with for my husband's dog. The coupon code is Daisy Dental. All one word, capital letters, DAISYDENTAL. So if you put in that coupon code, it should take the $1 off, at least through the 17th. So I think that's it. I will see everyone next week, and until then, happy knitting.